the nuts and bolts of how to do this business.
Woo!
Great. Who here, you know, one of the things that I was taught a long time ago when I first got into this industry was, you know, I heard this word brainwashing. You know, people said, oh, you're getting brainwashed. You know, it's one of those cults, you know. And, you know, I kind of believed that for a second until I really got into the training of this business, in this industry, and mindset, and how important mindset is. And when it comes to your mind is like a parachute. You know, like imagine jumping out of a plane and your parachute doesn't open. Well, people do that every day when it comes to their business. They don't take the time to have that mindset correctly. Now, the way that I look at mindset is, it's kind of like, you know, who here took a bath or a shower this morning? Half you didn't raise your hand. Okay. Who here took a bath or shower this week? Okay. Some of you didn't raise your hand. Who here got a bath or a shower this month? Okay. Some of you didn't raise your hand. Guess what? You know, your mind's like that. We wash our bodies, but when's the last time you washed your brain? Okay. You know, there's a great mentor in our business. His name is Jim Rohn. And I highly recommend that you go onto the internet and seek out these, what I call counselors that are in our industry. These are gentlemen that know the fundamentals, the mechanics of how to do our business. There truly is, to me, I really truly believe that making money is a science. It's not a secret. I don't think there's any secrets out there. There's just information you haven't learned yet. And so there's a formula. You know, in this business of network marketing, you have a mindset that you have to have. You have to have a good skill set, learning how to do the business. Then you have to learn how to do the business and perform. And you have a change. You know, some people do this business quickly, some people do it slowly. But you must engage in personal development. It is part of the schooling of you doing this business. There's many ways to get good mindset training. And myself personally, I've been in the business for 25 years. I still take about 2 hours a day and engage in personal development. There's constantly something. I'm a practitioner in this industry. And when I came into this business 25 years ago, my mentor held up a book, and that book was called Think and Grow Rich. And he said that this book is the Bible to our industry. Who here has ever heard of that book, Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill? Who's here has ever read that book? Who here has ever read that book more than once? Fantastic, keep it up. If I could ever recommend a great mindset book, it would be that book, because the starting point of all riches starts right here. Starts in your mind. And what good personal development does is it keeps people that don't have the same dream as you do out of your circle of influence. When somebody says no to you, you're going to understand through personal development that, you know what, hey, I'm going to hear no. That's okay. It's okay that people don't want to engage in the business that I'm in. Let me go off and let me go talk with somebody else. But if you don't engage in proper mindset development, you know, being an entrepreneur is going to wear on you. It just does. Who here has ever been an entrepreneur before? Who here has ever heard anybody say no to you before? Right, we all have. You know, and being successful is having a bulletproof mindset. Having a bulletproof mindset allows you to continue to go even though you hear no. You've got to be consistent when it comes to your mindset training. You've got to do it every day. It's like being on a diet or working out. What would your body look like if you dieted 1 or 2 days out of the week? Your diet wouldn't work. What if you only worked out 1 or 2 days a week? You know, you're not going to get in shape. Same thing for the brain. You've got to get out of the shower every day and go get into the mind shower. Go wash all the old thoughts and the beliefs out of your mind. You want to be proficient in the network marketing industry, you must have a proficient mindset. And there is so much out there for you to engage in. Reading books, watching videos. Josh Swagel is a phenomenal mentor. Seek out the mentorship. And when you seek out mentorship, one of the first things your mentor is going to tell you to do is engage in mindset training. Jim Rohn, one of my favorites. For things to change, we have got to change. For things to get better, we have to get better. And you get better through personal development. You know, we have a product line. We have a compensation plan. I mean, we don't have pink products for the girls and blue ones for the boys. The product's the same for everybody. We don't have a different compensation plan for women and a different compensation plan for men. The compensation plan is the same for everybody. There's only one variable in this business that's going to determine your success, and that is you. And that's all of you. And you've got to take every day of your life, as much time as you can. Turn the TV off. Turn the recreational stuff off. You're not here to have recreation. You're being an entrepreneur. You've got to get that mindset proper to where when other people meet you, they see your mindset focus and they go, wow, I want to join that person. Don't you realize that that's what happens to you? Is when you engage in personal development, you change. You change for the better. And people recognize that. And people admire that. People want that. They seek that out from you. And let me tell you what, there are millions of people all over the United States and billions of people all over the world that are waiting to hear from all of you. They're waiting for you to get it right, up here. Because this is what stops you, and this is what gets you going. It's nothing else. People want the meat and potatoes of how to do network marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, having a bulletproof mindset is the meat and potatoes. Because this business isn't hard. Only thing we have to do is go out there and promote our leaders, promote the company, promote our links out to people. That's all you have to do. You're not here to answer questions. You don't get paid to answer questions. You get paid, you're a tour guide. That's what you're doing. You're taking this person right here and saying, let me show you this. You have any questions? Great. Let me let you talk to my sponsor. They've been in the business longer than me. They can answer all the questions for you. That's how simple our business is. Isn't that easy? That's what we do for a living. It's that simple. But it's so hard because what we used to do at our prior job was we were taught that we have to know everything, we have to memorize everything, and we've got to tell everybody everything. And the secret to network marketing is when you first get in, you think you want to say everything to everybody. And then when you get trained, you learn you don't want to say anything to anybody. It's kind of weird, isn't it, if you think about it? But when you have a great mindset, you realize that the more people that you show this business to, the more people that you put in front of your links, the more exposure you have, I mean, that's basically it. You're going to make more money. Now, for the people that have grown up, like my father, I'll just tell you right now, my dad, he didn't go through any personal development. He just went out there and made millions of dollars. There's people that just have. Josh, I don't know what kind of personal development Josh went through, but he was 18 years old. I don't think he had time to go through personal development at 18 years old. But he went out there and he made millions of dollars while he was in school and got into network marketing and made a lot of money. He just went out and he just did it. He went to work. He got busy. That's the performance part. He already had a good mindset. He didn't go to school for a good mindset. He had a great mindset. He was excited. Skill set, all he knew was he just had to go out and talk to people and be nice to people and show them a business. That was it. People got involved. But let me tell you what, folks, 97% of people on the planet, if not more, need superior mindset training. But it doesn't take long. Your mind can change like that. Hasn't everybody ever gotten angry, gotten happy at something, and your mind changed immediately about something? That's called a mental shift. When you pick up the book, Think and Grow Rich, when you learn that thoughts are things, what you think will be transferred into its physical equivalent. What the mind can believe and conceive and believe, the mind will achieve. All you have to do is think about it and concentrate on it. And you know, if there's anything that I've learned in life, is when you focus on something and you don't let the outside distractions get to you, and in your mind, you can see yourself being there and not concerning yourself with how it's going to happen. Be a good person. Study. Show your links to people. Have a common vision where you know you want to go. And ladies and gentlemen, let the universe take care of everything. Yeah. Definitely step up your mindset training. Wash your brain tonight when you go home, and wash it tomorrow, and wash it every day for the rest of your life, just like you get in the shower. You got to wash the outside of your body. You got to wash the inside of your body. That's all there. That's business. That's being an entrepreneur. It's very important for every single one of you to not make excuses on why it's not working for you. Stop making excuses why this person or that person or the next person messed up your life. Because guess whose fault it is for you letting somebody else mess up your life? It's your fault. Don't say to yourself, oh, I've been in this industry for 10 or 12 or 15 years or 3 years and it's not working for me. There's only one thing that's not working for you. That's right. Thank you for recognizing that, because it's exactly what is going to help you become a different person. It's the kind of person that other people are looking for. People out there are looking for leadership, ladies and gentlemen. They're looking for every single one of you right now. They're at home, they hate their job, they hate their life. I mean, that's not the people in this room, that's the people outside of this room. And it's our responsibility to wash our brain properly, take all the negative thoughts and beliefs and all the people said that it can't work for you or it can't happen. Yes, it can happen. It's already happening for a lot of people. But please, work on yourself. There's going to come a time where you have a mental shift by reading the book Think and Grow Rich and engaging in personal development, and you're going to see this shift happen to you, and it's going to make you more addictive to personal development. You know, most companies that I've ever joined, you know, they always said that, you know, we were a XYZ company. You know, we're a personal development company disguised as a benefits company. Because when you come in here to this industry, you love the product line, it's really exciting and everything, you try and paint the dream, but then, you know, all of a sudden, you know, your wife or your husband or your child or something happens to you, and then all of a sudden your attitude's up in here, and all of a sudden your attitude's down here. What personal development does, and you can't be a yo-yo with your attitude, what personal development does is it keeps your attitude perfectly level, which is where you want to be. You want your attitude to be high, you want your excitement to be high, regardless of what happens to you in business, because guess what? It happens to us all. You know, the wind blows on us all, Jim Rohn, but it's how you set your sail. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me. I hope you